Okay, so I'm not sure why this morning it wants me to turn my phone, but anyway, I'll go like that, and unless I hold it, maybe I'll hold it this morning. Okay, so good morning, and let's see if it rebalances it out. No, doesn't like it this morning like that. Okay, that's fine. I just leave it like that, and I'm going to have the holder like that. Not sure what's going on this morning, but anyway, it's got its mind of its own, and yeah, here we go. Okay, so good morning. So the stars this weekend, I said it would be really, really romantic, and that's because of Mars, so the masculine planet, and of action, and it's also linked with Neptune, which makes things really magical. So it's going to amplify things and make things really, really pretty. So I would really try to go out. If you can enjoy a place next to the water, Neptune, it's always better. So if you can go for a walk and have, I don't know, even a nice meal, if you can go out at night with your loved one, that would be awesome. Or otherwise, yes, just enjoy a nice lunch next to the water. That will really make it magical. So that's what it's all about. It's also very, very good for creativity. So if you I've been working on a project or something like that, or you want to create, or you want to do a piece of art, or you want to do things like that, I really recommend that you do it because it will really, really be with the best aspect possible, and it's really going to enhance anything that you are touching. So if you are thinking of doing something creative, that's really good. I wouldn't change your app style. I wouldn't do something, because we still have Venus retrograde, so I wouldn't do something major in the way you are changing yourself. But yes, you could be playing around with the clothes that you have and things like that. That also is creativity. And yes, I wouldn't invest too much because of Jupiter and the shadow of Mercury coming. I wouldn't buy something expensive. You might regret it in the long run, but definitely it would be a really good time to be able to create. So maybe a piece of art or something that you are wanting to write down. And talking about that, a lot of people have been asking me, Muriel, you keep on talking about being happy from within. And what does it mean? So first, obviously, you need to be doing your purpose, and that's what is going to stop you from procrastinating or not moving. But it goes, as soon as you are on your mission and doing what is important for you, it will just flow. It will be really, really easy. So that is one of the first things that you need to be doing, is being aligned with the self and knowing exactly what you want to do. But another thing also is to create happiness to within, is to generate it. It's a little bit like an exercise. It's something that you have to do. So I'm going to post below another meditation. It's a gratitude meditation, because there's a lot of ways to be able to generate happiness, and one of them is to do gratitude. There's a lot of other ways as well. It's by writing, by expressing the self, by also having relationships with people, and I know we've been cut off from those moments, by not being able to hug people or to see people. But in that case, try to stay in touch with your friends and try to, still exchange, because we are made for love, first and foremost. So it's very important that you reach out, that you talk with the people that you love, or exchange and show that you care, because it goes both ways. It will also nourish you and give you everything that you need. Journaling is a very good way, as I was just saying. Gratitude, to do some meditation as well. And also, yes, do things that you really enjoy, that are going to, re-nourish you, and that is nature and things like that are really going to lift up your spirit. So just make sure you do that all the time, because in those times of uncertainty and everything that we've been going around, you will still feel the negativity. You will feel, the problems and the things like that. It's quite a heavy, it's still very, very heavy for the moment. We'll start to get out of it by September, but for the moment it's still like that, especially when Mercury will go retrograde as well. So you want to start working on that. You want to make sure that you are making yourself happy, that you are doing everything that is needed to make sure that you are nourishing the self, and that you are filling yourself up with the good stuff. So yes, so I will do that. I will put a meditation, and that meditation on gratitude really go back to the basics, because sometimes we forget, to thank everything that is around, and that can be from the fact that we are breathing, from the fact that there is nature, from the fact that we have all those kind of things. So I really want you to do it in the morning. If some days you feel like blah, which might happen with all those retrogrades, and you have to remember we will get up to 6 of them, 4 major, but the 2 others are also counting. So I really want you to be doing that every morning. It will make you feel good, and that is even before you put a foot outside, because then you will generate, because remember we are all made of energy. So if your energy is up there, everything around you will become like that, and then everything around you will shift. It's a discussion that I have with a lot of people, and that work with DiMartini, with Joe Dispenza, and really close friends to them, and we talk a lot about that. But it is true, it all comes back from within. It's something that you generate from inside, and then all your reality will shift, and the things around you will shift. So that's what I say all the time. So being on purpose and doing the things that are necessary for you to generate that happiness, and and really it goes back to basic. And you see that meditation, it really goes back to basics, but we do forget sometimes all those things, because a lot of people tell me, what can I say? What am I grateful about? Well, that is what you should be grateful about. And then after that, it moves forward. So that's it. So this weekend is all about that. It's all about love. It's all about self-love. It's all about feeling great, feeling happy, being at peace within, because that's where we are going. We're going more and more inwards. So do that meditation. Keep on doing the other one if you can, if you haven't finished the 21 days with the 5D, because that also will help you to lift up and jump into that bridge when we will be in going towards Jupiter in Aquarius. It's still quite full on, by the way, and a lot of people have been asking me, yes, but we're going towards that Aquarius era, but for the moment we're really not feeling it. It's still individual. It's not all blended. It's not at peace, and all those things and going on, with the black people, with the white people, and all that. A lot of things are going on. Well, there's a lot of agendas behind all that, Israel, by the way, because it's another subject altogether. But obviously they are also creating a lot of problems. That there's sometimes things that are happening also stop us from seeing the reality and taking us to other places. But what is happening is really good, because exactly right, everyone should have the same rights, everyone should have the same abilities, and everyone, especially in astrology and karma, it doesn't make any difference that you are young, old, or any kind of races. Your soul is your soul. The body is, the body that you are in, but at the end of the day, the karma and the soul should be equal as far as that is concerned. But just one thing that I want to say is just stay focused also on what's going on around, because sometimes we get distracted in certain things, even though that racial thing needs to be sorted once and for all, that's for sure. But just still stay open on what's going on. There's a lot of things going on around between, the children that are being saved, and a lot of things, and people, being stopped or arrested, and there's a lot of agendas that are getting cleaned, and work that is being done all behind. So that is also something that needs to be looked at. But the whole idea, and that's why it's all happening like that as well, is because exactly right, when we will be in Aquarius, it will all be about being together and being part of it all, and supporting each other. So that is very, very Aquarian. The reason why it's not happening nice and smooth is because for the moment Saturn is in Aquarius, so it's making things difficult, and there's still a lot of people being very individualist and wanting to do it all and hold it all, or govern it all, and imposing it all, so that won't work by the end of this year. So to be human and to be compassionate, or to try to come from a place of love, is definitely the future. So start to work on that, because it comes from self-love first to be able to love others. So always go back to that, because the more you are going to be in sync with who you are and how you can help others and be at service and being there on earth to be able to do what needs to be done, the more you will be able to love others and help others as well. So do that work, because that's where we're going, and I'll talk a lot about it and the exercises that needs to be done at the ceremony point zero, so you can come there. And also a lot of people have been asking me about what I'm going to talk in the masterclass. Well, everything, how astrology works, the stars of 2021, how you can be with the different star sign being successful. So if you want to join, it's in the events. And the ceremony will be for free, so that will be all about the cleaning up and stuff like that. But after that, the other one, the masterclass, is a class, but I will give you so many tips. It's really, really worth it, because it will change and make sure that you are ready for 2021, which is a completely different year than what we are in. So there's a big change in the way you are going to have to tackle it and the way you are going to be working at it. So that's it. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome weekend. Enjoy it. Go next to the water, or have a really nice time, or anything to do with water actually will be multiplied. So nice spa, bath, whatever. If you've got a heated pool, or if you're on the other side of the world, enjoy that. Enjoy the river, enjoy the lakes, enjoy all that. And yes, go out, have a really nice time with your loved ones. Thank you so much for listening, and I shall see you tomorrow for the weekly updates. Bye everyone. Bye.